YouTube, what's up? It's Cleo and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute. Your girl goes to work now, so I be tired for real. That's really the tea. The gag is I'm tired. Like, I'm really tired. Like, this is my first official like day off where I haven't like called out and did some like funny shit with my FMLA and all kind of shit. Like, your girl is just really just been working and I'm here. Like, I'm back. Like, ran my errands, you know, because you gotta do all your errands in one day, and you gotta make sure you get it out the way early, because if it's 6 o'clock and you still doing laundry, like, that's a dub. That's a dub. Do the supermarket, the laundry, everything, all one shot. You need to be done. What time is it? It's 2:30. I just went and picked up my laundry, because yes, I still do laundry myself. I'm not dropping off anything. That's crazy. We're not doing that. But just went to pick up my laundry, you feel what I'm saying? Life is good. I also went and got my wax. Listen, Sugar NYC is cool and all, but they shut down my location in downtown Manhattan, and I am sad, okay? The Park Slope and all them other locations, listen, I need something where I could book the day before, like the night before, when I figure out that I'm off. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Organic Skincare NYC. Go follow her, okay, on the gram. Like, it gives you spa vibes. It's in the cut. It's in the cut, but it's still, like, right there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, go check that out. Like, the sugar wax was amazing. I only did my underarms today. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted to feel the vibe. You feel what I'm saying? But that's definitely the new spot. So I did that today. To be honest, what's really been taking up most of my time is the Raccoon Whisperer. Like, my dad put me onto this channel, and I just didn't know that it was so addictive. Like, it's between that and the Soft White Underbelly with the interviews with the pimps and the hoes, and like, I'm so addicted to both of those channels that I don't even watch regular TV. Like, I'm just now Who Killed Sarah? Yo, season 2 is on. I'm not gonna disclose anything, you know what I'm saying, because I'm still watching. The shit is on now. Like, as soon as this video goes off, I'm tuned back in. You feel what I'm saying? But it's getting good. If y'all haven't tuned in yet, you should. What are you waiting for? But that's not what we came here to talk about today. Sorry, guys. It's like a little infomercial. Anyway, we are here to talk about CCA Hazing, because that's what this is. Yo, to be honest, I feel like me and one of my new coworkers came up with this together. Like, being a CCA is really like joining a sorority, and you got to get hazed first before you get the respect. Like, this is that's really crazy. Like, I'm all for like earning your respect, but like to the point where I feel like I'm being hazed is like, it's really ridiculous. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. Like, it's CCA abuse. Like, it's really abuse. So this video is for my people, you feel what I'm saying? You done finished orientation, you done finished academy, you done finished your driving course, because that's gonna be the best part of this job, to be honest with you, because nobody's really expecting much of you. You know, your first month, everybody's like giving you the sympathy card, and it's cool, and you know, it's cool. You don't even have a uniform. It's just cool. But let's talk about, we're gonna skip past probation. After maybe like 6 months now you're in, and maybe not that far. We just gonna hit this off with after probation, because after your probation is over, I really feel like the abuse really just kicks in. Like, there is no sympathy anymore. We're gonna start with getting sent out. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, getting sent out is basically getting sent to another station. Like, you could go to your home station, do a whole route. They might call you in between your route, or you might finish your route and then come back and they want to send you somewhere else. Like, it's really crazy. It's really disorganized. It makes no sense. Like, sometimes you get to these other stations and they don't even have the equipment for you to help them. Like, if you ask me to come here and help you, how is it that you don't have the equipment for me to help you? Makes no sense. So, I was originally at Fort Hamilton Station, and I got sent to Red Hook. I've been at Red Hook. It's about to be a year that I've been at Red Hook, which is crazy. Nobody told me that they said I was being borrowed. Nobody told me that I was getting sent there, that I was going to be there for the rest of my, basically I feel like I'm going to be here for the rest of my CCA career. You feel what I'm saying? I'm here. This is my home now. You feel what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. And when you get sent out to certain stations, it'll make you appreciate your station more. Like, okay, boom. So I got sent to Red Hook, and I always complained about Red Hook. Like, oh my God, the streets is narrow. Oh, the routes is far. this past weekend, y'all, they sent me to Dyker Heights. For those of y'all who have no idea where Dyker Heights is, because I told like 3 people, like, yo, I'm going to Dyker Heights, and they're like, where the hell is that? Like, it's given like Bensonhurst, Bay Ridge-ish, I guess, Coney Island-ish, I don't know. It's right over there. Like, Fort Hamilton is here, it's there, it's right there. Same shit. The stairs, baby, on those routes, when I got back to Red Hook, okay, I appreciated it so much more. Like, I'm like, you know what? Yesterday was very hot in New York, okay? I think it went up to like 88. It was very hot. Well, for the first day, you know what I'm saying? That was like preparation of like what summer is gonna be like, kind of. The humidity, everything was there. Hence why my hair is like this. And some people don't like it, but I mean, to be honest, I don't really like it either. But listen, this works for me while I'm at work. I don't have to worry about, oh my God, the dreads, the shit is sticking to the relay bags. It's everywhere. It's hot. This is cool for me. This is cool for me. Anyway, sidebar, right? So, they sent me to Canarsie one time. They had me on a Patigate. That shit was wild. Like, I'm not from over there. So I was very lost, to be honest with you. And the walk from that station to the Patigate, okay. So there's your getting sent out, you know. What else do we have? Oh, the weather. The weather is just a big play in all of this shit. I guess everybody else has their favorite weather, because honestly, when it comes to this post office shit, there's really only 2 seasons. It's summer and it's winter, okay? And maybe spring. Okay, I'm gonna say it's 3 seasons in the post office. It's winter, spring, and summer. I'm gonna say that. Summer, for me, in my opinion, it's hell. It's like delivering the mail in the devil's asshole. So, sorry, guys, but that's just how I needed to put it. Like, could you imagine walking upstairs? Now, it's all good if you do truck, and to be honest, even on truck, because these 2 tons, it's a sweat box. It's a sweat box in the summer, and it's a freezer in the winter. Like, I don't understand how something inside could be so cold and hot when it's time. Like, but the summertime for me is really not it. I have crazy nosebleeds, and it's just, at this point, I'll take the rain in the springtime before I do summer. Like, summer is just brutal. Whether you have it's like you wear the big sun hat. Like, I got one of those big sun hats, and definitely invest in that. I got one of the big sun hats, and it's like you're sweating like hell under the hat, but if you take the hat off, you're gonna be crispy. Listen, y'all, I have the most uneven tan right now. You probably can't, this is as much as you can see. Like, if you just peep, like, this is where my watch is. Look at that. There you go. You don't even have to go on vacation to get a tan. All you need to do is go outside with your shorts and your shirt and your tank top. Boom. You're gonna come back and niggas gonna be like, yo, the glow on your skin is crazy. You just came from vacation. Just go along with it. Just say yeah. At least in the wintertime, you can warm up. Summertime, there's nothing you can do about it. You're just gonna be hot. Make sure you have your postal struggle hotline, you know, have postal friends, and y'all, you know, we be on 3-way. Sometimes it's just 2 of us, sometimes it's 3 of us, and it's lit, and it's really the struggle hotline. And that's it. That's it. Freeze your water, have a cooler bag. I suggest you definitely get your cooler bag, because you're going to need to keep those frozen water bottles cold for as long as possible, because, baby, you're going to need it. It's going to be a hot-ass summer. I'm not even ready. I'm not even ready. Which brings us to this. There's a lot of favoritism that goes on for whatever the reason is. We all know what the reason is, but I'm going to, like, hop in and hop out of why favoritism is even a thing in the post office. It's like a lot of, especially, like, I feel like the carrier portion, not so much the clerks and stuff. Like, I don't really know about that, but, well, everybody mess with everybody in the post office, but I really feel like the carriers, it's between the carriers and, like, the supervisors and the managers. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's almost like Hollywood. Like, people think that they have to, like, screw their way to the top, and it's like, if you're not screwing your way to the top, you're getting screwed. You're getting screwed. Like, and that's really unfortunate. Like, it's very unfortunate, but it's a true thing. And I feel like anybody else who's really been in the post office long enough really understands where I'm coming from at this point, because it's really crazy. It's like, it's either your manager has to have a crush on you, or your supervisor has to have a crush on you, or somebody has to think you're cute for them to take it a little easy on you. But if you start screwing, oh baby, it's like the doors are open. And for that very reason, I guess this is why I'm almost like, what? It's like a year and 5 months, and I'm still getting the worst end of the stick, because I'm sorry, I don't come to work to do that. Like, I'm not, especially my higher ups. It's one thing for you to, like, you know, well, I have a boyfriend now, but, you know, it's one thing for you to be at work and, you know, you meet people and you feel like you want to talk to, and don't do it at the same station. Don't do that. But it's one thing, you know, you feel like you want to have a friend or whatever, because it's cool talking to somebody else that really understands, you know, your schedule, and you guys have the same job. But don't get too crazy with that either, unless you want to be like postal thought. Because listen, you'd be surprised who knows who at what station, okay? And you might get sent there one day, and both of your postal Johns is at the same office, and you're like, whoa, y'all know each other? Ladies, gentlemen, you don't want to be caught out there. It's a scene. I've seen fights really dead ass happen. Niggas, husbands coming up to the job to beat up niggas. I done seen it all, and you would think I've been here for years. I've seen it all. So don't get into any of that. But back to what I was really saying about the favoritism. When it boils down to the favoritism, you're gonna peep like who gets sent out more, who you know, who gets put on better routes more often, you know. And to be honest, I really just say just stick it out. Like, don't fall for the hype. Don't try to screw your way to the top. This is not Hollywood. We all have the same job. You know, eventually you'll have your route, or you'll have your own U group, and, you know, you'll be good. It's not that deep. I'm not trying to get into any of that, because I would hate to be, you don't want to be in a postal rumor, okay? Because those same guys will, hey, and everybody's talking about you as soon as you leave. As soon as your truck pulls off, as soon as you pull out with your cart, they're like, yes. You don't want to be in the center of any of that. You don't want to be in the center of any of that. But that really shouldn't be a thing, but it really is. You got another load of bullshit here when they tell you to come in at 10 o'clock. I know in the beginning, like my first station, when they told you to come in at 10 o'clock, like they really had the route tied out. Your cart was packed and ready to go. The parcels were done. And you were really walking back out the door at 10 o'clock. Or at least like 10:30. Get yourself together. You might eat your breakfast. But at 10:30, you're really ready to go. Some of these stations you get here, you know, and like, for instance, my station right now. Sometimes, and I had to learn the hard way. Now, when they put 10 o'clock on the schedule, I'm like, yeah, okay. 9 o'clock, because now we start at 8:30, but at 9 o'clock I'm in there like, okay, hi, and most of the time it goes a little something like this. Whew, yeah, Joan, thank God you came. Okay, yeah, you're on route so and so. Now I have a whole route. So if I came in at 10 o'clock, I would have had a whole route to tie out at 10 o'clock, is what you're telling me. Cool. You feel what I'm saying? I guess it all depends on the organization of the station, but to be honest, my advice for that whole 10 o'clock bullshit, especially if you're not new. If you're brand spanking new, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to really have you coming in to tie out no whole route. They want you to get out as quick as possible. That's the thing. So, you know, if you're brand spanking new, you don't even got to worry about that. But see me, and I don't even understand why they were treating me like that, because it's like, I just got transferred to that station, but I wasn't brand spanking new. Like, I was like a whole 6-7 months in when I came to this station. So I didn't understand, you know, a lot of things are supposed to go by the seniority list. Okay. And yes, I know as far as CCAs, our range is pretty much nothing over 2 years. So cool. We're all still new, but it's supposed to be a seniority thing. Like if I'm 6-7 months in and sis just came in and she's got 4 months under her belt and I have 7, I'm not supposed to be getting sent out. She is. That's really how it's supposed to go. But for whatever the reason is, they love to play games with you, which brings me to this. Don't let people tell you what's easy. Don't listen to people and let them tell you. Sometimes if you really run into a sweet route, like they really will be like, oh, nah, you got a good day. You feel what I'm saying? But even then, it's still like, you have a lot of stuff to figure out for yourself. You can't let people tell you what's easy. Like, okay, for instance, so I have a really small station. We have like 24 routes. It's really hard to get a hold down because for the majority, everybody, all the regulars really come to work. The trucks, we got like 10 trucks, 24 routes during the week. So, you know, for the most part, all the regulars come to work, truck and foot. So, you know, it's really hard for you to get a hold down. So I finally ran into a hold down. As a matter of fact, they called me and asked me if I wanted it. And I was just like, wow, you guys are finally treating me like I'm a part of the family now. Like, okay. So, you know, I put down a hold down on this route and I do it the first day. Hold downs are cool, but to be honest, it's really a lot of responsibility. And unless you have like a really, really sweet route, like it's really weird the first few times you do it, especially if you've never done it before, because this route, I've never done this route before. I think I did like pieces on it. Yeah, I would help the regular out. Like they would send me an hour, you know, and I'd go do an hour. So it's like one part of the route where I'm like, oh, okay, I remember this part. But the rest of the parts, you know, you have no idea what you're doing. And it's not that it's hard, because it's very simple to like follow the mail. But it's just, it's very out of order. And especially if it's your first day on a route and it's a heavy day. It wasn't even a Monday. I believe it was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, but we got volume pack, the spectrum and all of that. And listen, I had about 7 trays of DPS. I had like 4 or 5 buckets to rack, and they were still racking the hot case. It was a very hectic day. So, you know, you start casing, and, you know, you have the dividers where it's the split number, like you'll have 105 and 107 all in one case. So if you don't really sit there and take your time and make sure that 105 is in the front and 107 is in the back, when you get outside and you tie all of that together, you're going to be out there like, oh, shit, I got to go back. Oh, shit, damn, it was a very hectic day. I normally don't do 2 bundles. It was so bad I had to do a 2 bundle because it was so much stuff. I couldn't even I couldn't even merge it all. Like, I did a 2 bundle. It was crazy. The route was far, okay? This route is one of the last routes borderline to the next station. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the route is mad far. But it seems like once I do it a few times, like, it is a pretty sweet route. It's pretty flat. Not too much stairs, you know? So, and to be honest, I really just want to hold down. Listen, this is really the importance of hold down, and hopefully your station doesn't really play with you, because you're supposed to get the regulars days off. Like, if the regular has weekends, well, of course you're not gonna get Sunday, of course not, because you're still a CCA. But you're definitely supposed to get that Saturday and things like that. That Saturday and that day during the week. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm about to get on that because I thought I had the hold down. Well, I still do, but the regular came in 2 days this week. But I guess today, well, I'm off today, but her last day to be in the station for however long she's going to be out is today. So when I go back tomorrow, you feel what I'm saying? I need to know all of that, baby, because I'm trying to be outside for the weekend. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get a Saturday. Like, I feel like this is the rewards of me not calling out. Like, everybody's finally starting to understand, like, yes, Jones is reliable. Like, Jones is reliable. It's like when I came back from Corona leave and when I finally came back after calling out so much, it's almost like now I'm getting hold downs. And now everybody wants to, like, oh, what do you want to do? And, like, and it's crazy that you have to really, like, call out and put your foot down. Like, listen, no, I'm not doing that, and I'm not doing that to an extent. Because you don't want to get too crazy, you know, because you don't want to get fired. You know, everybody claims it's so hard to get fired, but I'm really not trying to figure out how hard it is to get fired, because I don't need to be fired, because I need this job. Hate this job, very appreciative of it, but I definitely need my job, not trying to get fired. So I definitely, you know, I'm trying to shape it up right now, you know, get through the summer. You know, my next furlough is in January, so that'll be 2 years, and I'm really just trying to get through this as clean as I can, because this is rough. This is so rough. Including now, they got this whole PTF thing, and I'm hearing so many different sides of the story about this. I mean, end of the story is, okay, cool, now while we wait to be regular, we don't have to wait for the benefits, which is cool, and I understand that. But my thing is I really just don't want to do Sunday anymore. I don't want to do Sundays anymore, and I want my 2 days off. Simple. Simple. That is my motivation for being regular. I don't care about anything else. I don't really care about having a route. Because to be honest, I really don't even want a route. Like, I'd kind of be cool with being unassigned and having, like, a U group. I'm really not here for the whole, what's it? Forgot what I was saying. Having brain fart. But anyway. But you know what I really don't like about this? I'm hearing now that when you turn regular, they just send you somewhere. Like, that's crazy. Like, I worked so hard through these 2 years to get here, and now you're just gonna send me somewhere mad far, and it's like, oh well, just get there. That's crazy. That's crazy. They better not send me to Canarsie. Knock on wood, because I'm not going. I will go on Corona leave again. I don't even care if Corona is not here anymore. I will go on Corona leave again until you guys figure it out. Hopefully nobody sees this video. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. It's a joke. Yep, y'all, but that was really all I got to say about CCA Hazing. I think I covered everything, because honestly, it's really not that deep of a thing. It's just really the hardship of getting through being hazed, right? They do it all the time in sororities, you know, and when they come back together years later, it's really like gang, 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 and they love it there. Like, I don't know. I'm really trying to stick through this. It's really rough. Like, I'm talking to you guys like I got it all figured out, but to be honest, I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. I still watch videos. Shout out to JH. I still be watching his videos, trying to figure out shit. Like, yo, that ass, like, why is this like this? Like, you know, but it all comes in times. But I say stick it through. I'm talking to myself while I'm saying it to y'all. Like, I'm really talking myself through this, because to be honest, I'm really tired, and 1 day is not enough, and I'm this close to no matter of fact, I'm like this close to calling out for the next 2 days, but I'm not gonna do that. You know why? Because your girl is making progress. Okay, I feel like this is high school, and I'm getting a progress report, and every day that I come in, and just when they think that I'm not reliable and I'm not coming in, I walk through the door, and everybody's like, oh, whew. And I like that. I like that. You never want to be the coworker where everybody has to split, like, unless they're disrespecting you, then you have to put your foot down. But you never want to be that coworker where, you know, everybody's like, oh boy, we're gonna have to be splitting routes because fucking Jones is not gonna be here, and you don't want to really be that coworker. You don't. But yep, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. Like, subscribe. I love how active you guys are in the comments. Like, and sometimes I have to say that is one of the most annoying fire trucks that I've heard in a while. I live up the block from a firehouse, if y'all didn't realize, because I know y'all like, okay, every video she does that. Like, yes, I live up the block from a firehouse. Literally, it's right there. But anyway, what was I saying? Right. I gotta go and get up out of here, y'all. I got beers to drink. I gotta use what's left of my day to... You know, I gotta finish watching Who Killed Sarah, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to figure out who the hell killed Sarah. Who killed Sarah? Like, was it? Well, we know it wasn't Rodolfo. Yo, I can't even say mad stuff because I hate to be a spoiler. Like, I'm not a spoiler, guys. I'm not one of those people. You know those niggas who used to get on the book every Saturday night? Because Stars used to show Power earlier, like Saturday night at midnight, and they fucking get up there and tell everybody what happened. I'm not one of those people. But it's getting good. It's getting good. But I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. Like I said, oh, that's what I was saying before the fire truck happened. I love how active you guys are in the comments. Like, I am really here for that. That means you guys really watch it with comprehension. Like, oh, I love it here, guys. I really love it here. Everything happens with time. You know, I'm not really worried about, well, I'm not going to say I'm not worried about subscribers because that's kind of like the point of this all. I would love to, like, wake up one day and, like, have, like, 100 subscribers and, like, okay. You know, but it's happening slowly, and I'm okay with that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. Because when you do stuff that you just love doing, when you just spit straight from the heart, you feel what I'm saying? When the personality is here, when it's just you You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is me. So I'm cool. I used to do this on Snap. Like, I'm cool. I'm cool. Take your time, y'all. Take your time. I mean, not really, but take your time. But for real, y'all, for the last time, if you haven't noticed, I say that I'm going to get up out of here at least 7 times before I actually get up and go anywhere. But no, for real. I had to go make dinner, prepare, you know what I'm saying? For work tomorrow, look at me. Not disappearing after my no-show day. Your girl is getting better. But I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. Bye.